and make like 30 pieces of content easy.
You could just use the Osmo and just talk about something. Run through chat, GPT, like give me 50 topics.
And you know I got a content space.
Yeah.
Like I built one out.
Just like, what do I want to do?
Yeah, I switch it. I turn the room. I have this little chair, this table that lifts and drops, and I can swivel it. And the lights are in the ceiling. I just swivel the room. So today when I go in, I'll say I want to do sneaker stuff. I would sit here.
I personally feel like there's nobody doing sneaker stuff that...
I know, that's worth a day.
But it just be like, it really is just you unboxing it and talking about
I think it needs to be a little bit of sneaker and then all the other shit.
All personality and little sneaker.
I think a little bit of sneaker talk, because then you start getting into people acting funny and saying little, oh, you don't know this. What's your... Because don't talk to me about collection. If you talk to me about a collection and what other shoe, I was like, dude, I'm wearing Mizunos and...
I didn't even know that. First of all, you came in here with the slides.
Oh, the North...
We can do a shoe. Since we talking about shoes today, let's see what we all got. These was birthday shoes.
Those is dope.
These the pennies.
And I'm an asshole about shoes.
Oh, I know you are.
So if they were whack, I would just be like, it's good for him.
And if you a penny fan, I was always a penny fan, but I never had the money.
Show them the money shot. The money shot is that.
Which was this way?
That side.
This side? Oh, the money shot?
And then the bottom.
Oh, yeah, the bottoms. See, I don't know none of this.
And then this is what people want to see. When people look at your shoe, they go, oh, woo, yeah.
See, I don't know none of that.
So these are...
You got to show them what you got.
I got these in Alaska. So these are North. They got fur in the inside, and I'm a color guy. So if anything bright, I'm buying it. But I don't know. Like I couldn't. You know those shoes the white boys are wearing with the little string on them, whatever they call them. I can't wear them. But these got fur in them, and I was feeling real ATL today.
Yeah, you just want to slide out the house.
Yeah, I got some sneakers in the car, but I was like, yeah, I found the shorts, and I was like, this is it. But I have a lot of shoes that are like this. I just got some Marnies, some
You be saying stuff, I have no idea what we're
Marnie. They
about.
look like slides. They look like clogs, but they look like goat feet hooves.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Split toe.
Okay.
So I wear them.
I've been seeing them. Them look like the Foot Klansmen from...
right. So when I wear them, people just look at me.
Like, what are
and I'm like, why are you... What
are you wearing?
Some older lady was like, so what? That's what they wearing? I was like, who's they, ma'am? Who's
people
they?
on TikTok. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The TikTok people. I feel like fashion I feel like that's one thing we don't talk about enough as a comedian, fashion. Like
we got it though.
But is it? I don't even think it's a thing, but it also adds to like the set. Your personality, because like...
Yeah, we're trendsetters on everything. They think, put like this: if comedians sat down and started roasting NBA players and WNBA players, if you had a talk show, like I think that I made me do that a segment on the show where I bring in a comedian and we talk about what they wearing.
Oh, that definitely would be
when they come in down the. Oh, I think that's gone. I probably
because they be saying like, "Oh, this is a new way." Like this shit looks ridiculous.
Dude, I saw 3 dudes wearing a big old Mr. Snuffleupagus purse.
Yep.
The big furry one.
Yep.
I saw 3 of them wearing it. And I'm like, so that's it. That's the look.
They go off of what they go to Fashion Paris Week with instead of like. My idea is fashion is the people that surround you. Like all of my homeboys, and just being in Atlanta, you know, everybody got different things. Like I got a couple of my homeboys that are like actually make clothes and design clothes.
Yeah, that's my son.
And they give me clothes.
Right.
And like I can wear it out and I see people inquiring about it.
Right.
And I feel like that's what makes it fashion. Like if the people in your camp be like, hey man, this look good on you, it represents the brand.
Like my son did this hat. Like it was a hat I got in Brooklyn.
He sold it?
And
like sold.
No. What he does is he washed it in this stuff to make it look old and ratted, and then he took a blade to it and he said, all I gotta do is cut this and let this get tattered. And people be like, yo, we get the hat from and I'm like, why do you like the hat though? They're like, yo, is it expensive? And I'm like, no, not really.
They think that it's expensive. That's the one thing I don't like, you fashion dudes that just wear expensive stuff and none of it makes sense. None of it look good.
$896 pair of jeans.
Bullshit.
And they look like Carhartt. But this is the thing my son told me. He said, He said the closer, it's more unisex that a guy's clothes look like it would be a girl's clothes. He said the hotter it is. That's what people think.
So we going back to the 80s
Right,
androgynous.
so you got dudes wearing crop shirts.
Oh, I definitely got a crop shirt, but it's big.
I got crop hoodies.
Yeah, I would do a crop hoodie.
I got crop hoodies, but a crop shirt on me, I don't have the belly.
I never thought about that.
My stomach is like right underneath, so it looks like, oh, he a fat nigga in a shirt, right?
He's a husky one in
right,
that shirt.
Right.
Yeah.
Why is his belly? So the thinner I get, the better a crop top. Like if I'm going, I got a crop top jackets.
I like crop jackets.
Those,
I like a good crop jacket.
I'm fasting that week.
You know,
I'm a fast that week, so everything, because if you can't wear a belt.
Fast.
You can't wear a belt with a crop shirt.
You can't, because you got to, that's the point, to show the midriff.
Yeah, you can't.
Show them your, what my homeboy call them, your cum gutters. Man, I heard, shouts out Mike Brown, man, one of the young new comics that come to Peter Street, bro. He figuring it out. Man, he said the funniest shit to me one day, and he the reason why I use cum gutters.
That's funny.
We was at a rap showcase, and some dude came up with like leather pants, no draws. He's skinny. He got the little V cuts. I call him the D'Angelos. And he was like, he walked up to me like, who is the dude on stage with his cum gutter showing?
Wow.
Bro, and I fell out. I was like, what are cum gutters? That shit had me crying.
That's a good one, Mike Brown.
Yeah.
The funny
Marcus, I meant to say.
Was Marcus?
Marcus Brown, yeah.
I heard, I was hearing some of the funny, Wellington or Juke who said something the other day. That's what I like. This is what I love about the I can't say the younger guys, but the class underneath me, I guess. The wordplay is just a little bit different. Yeah.
To me, that's how I know you funny. If you could say some word.
Wellington said, still hurting me this day. He said you couldn't have Nigerians working on a cruise ship. He said, because he would walk in, he'd be like, hey, who put this shit sauce all over? I said shit sauce. I said, wait a minute. Sauce. Oh, no. Oh, I'm not cleaning up the shit sauce. I ain't never heard sauce and shit in the same sentence. It's hilarious.
It's some people that I listen to them talk like, bro, they vocabulary is just...
Marvin Hunter.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Marvin Hunter strings some words together. I'd be like, I don't know how you strung those words together.
He's a diabolical genius.
But that is hilarious.
He puts the right amount of nigga with upper echelon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been hanging out. This is the thing we do. You a gun guy?
No, not really. I'll be there. I'll be there to shoot. Like,
yeah, we're doing Governor's Gun Club. We all go. And
when is that? I come up. I pull up.
I'll hit you up because it's a select event. You know what I mean?
If I have nothing to do, I will come out.
Yeah, you just show up and we just pick stuff off the wall. I get to rent whatever I want. But you know, there's some comedians in the game that got guns.
Yeah, I know.
Onslaught. You be like, dude, why do you have that?
My family like that. You'll go in a random closet, open up a guitar case, and it's an AK-47.
Why?
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't really know. I gotta ask my uncles, but they also old school, like, shoot. My uncle's got one of the ones, like, you go to their house, it's a shotgun in the couch.
But you know what? They lived those days where you would have to go get a shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
we headed back that way. I think that's like, you know, in order for people to leave you the hell alone, you got to show them that they're going to lose their life messing with you.
Absolutely.
Before it used to be like, yo, I'm looking at you. You don't want no problems? No, I don't want no problems. Now it's like, and what? And be like, oh, and I may have to kill you, right?
Well, most of the time, most of the people that feel like that have never gotten into a fight before.
Never got punched in the face.
That's why a lot of them dudes be ready to shoot. I'd be like, bro, you 120 pounds and trying to fight this dude that's 6'5". You're going to die.
Right. So I told my son that. I said, yeah, he's nice with his hands and all that. I said, you have to get a face punch. So
you got to get beat one time
was like,
to understand.
Really? I said, yeah, you ain't... you gotta have your lip busted, like almost like looking at yourself in the mirror, like, why? And
why?
Why did this happen to me? I said, because if that don't happen to you,
you'll think
you have a tainted sense of what reality is.
Yeah, man. And I also tell people, like, if you haven't played any sports where you physically have to fight, like not physically fight, but like, you know, you gotta impose your will on the other team. You can get a good gist. how your body work doing that. That's how I realized.
A lot of people don't know that about like I took taekwondo, kickboxing, all that stuff for years, and I did grappling, and my sensei was the lady who taught me the most was a female, but the sensei over the whole dojo was a man, but he was a cop, and he was never really there, but he would come in and test us. But she used to, you know what I mean? And until you get kicked in the mouth by a female, and it's like, I want to go, I'm trying to get her back, and she still keep kicking you, and when you grab her, she hitting you and flipping you. You just be like, I know I'm physically stronger than her, but it's just you can't get your body. You start using your brain.
Yep.
And in certain circumstances, you're just like, oh yeah. Like I could look at somebody and be like, yeah, that dude, he knows some stuff.
You can get kicked in the mouth. Man, I've seen the smallest people beat people that was huge, and you be sitting there lost like, what happened?
Yeah, that's why Marines, people be looking at a Marine and be like, you a Marine? And they expect Marines to be big and
nope.
And like, you know how they have the kick MMA
cauliflower ear?
Marines be looking at the smallest little laid back little dude and will kill everybody in there with a chopstick.
Yeah, he already thought about it before he walked in.
When he walked in, he was like, I can't even eat. Could you give me 2 spoons and a knife, please? It'd be like this. You don't need a fork, sir? No, I can eat with what I got, just in case that guy right there wants, you know what I mean? Nope. They see the whole room.
You be sitting there like, no. Shouts out to my man Forrest. I know you listening, bro. Forrest served 2 terms in Iraq.
Semper Fi.
Yeah. And he used to be at Peter Street. He moved to, I want to say Mexico, and he listened. He always talked to him on Snapchat, but TikTok.
Yeah, a couple of my cats, Marvell, Canada, and a couple of dudes I know that are, my cousin's a Marine. They dangerous dudes.
But if you look at Forrest, you would probably think he's crazy. He got face tattoos and all that. But if you talk to him, like, this dude regular, bro. He just served 2 terms. He got a little bit of PTSD. Yeah. But he is 100% real nigga.
I thought you would say he got 100% on his disability.
Nah, he probably got a disability check. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Shoot, okay, he making some money then.
I hope you and little Thelma doing great down there in Mexico.
Oh,
boy,
that's nice.
I appreciate you.
No, I don't know what part.
I don't know. He in Mexico living his best life.
We say what part, then he show up, be like, who told y'all to say what I told y'all not to say?
He'll pull up right now. Text me like, bro, I heard y'all on the podcast.
Like, how you get here so fast?
Yeah.
They be still, and that's the thing about everything that we dealing with. Like, I was watching how the president's cutting this and that. I'm like, if you do anything, leave the veterans alone, man.
They need it more than anybody. I personally feel.
Like, don't let them people loose that used to put plastic explosves and...
Don't let them loose.
Don't let them just get them what they need.
I'm with you there.
Like, don't do that to them, man. And then mamas, that's me. And then mamas...
No, that was me.
Mamas and disabled. Don't do that, man.
Yeah. Get them folk, because I seen a lot of people. I got veterans in my family, and I be like, yeah, man, y'all gotta treat them right, because like I'm seeing it. Like my uncles are vets, so I just be like, and it's different types of vets too. Like the older is the older vets.
There's the ones who wear their hat all the damn time. They gonna let you know.
Them the ones that make me laugh, because they don't give a fuck about nobody.
They don't care about nobody. And when they get on, it's so funny. Every time they get on the elevator, you better press the button for them, and you better recognize that damn hat. Thank you for serving. I know that's right.
Goddamn free at Waffle House on a Wednesday.
Be like, hey, they have it on at church. I be like, you ain't gonna take that hat off? I fought for this country.
I died. Jethro died. I will never see him again.
Never see him. You know what?
And I get it.
My wife used to say this all the time. And I used to stop her, be like, yo, stop doing that. She would be like, why are you thanking them to serve? And I'm like, because I wasn't going to do it.
Not at all.
And she's like, but they chose it. I said, yes. And I thank them for choosing it.
Yeah, but that's probably the only choice they had in life.
What they was saying, I found out the other day that, you're a veteran, you get 100%. You don't have to pay taxes on your house. Your taxes.
If you're a veteran?
And no excise tax, no taxes on your car.
Oh, man, I'd be out here.
If they told you that in high school, I would have did a couple of years.
Would have did reserve, at least.
Yeah, I would have been like, I got shrapnel from slicing potatoes.
In my baby toe.
Right.
Only in the baby toe.
Right. No, man. And they were telling me that. And I was like, really? They was like, yeah, we don't pay no property tax.
Oh, that's great. Shouts out to them.
I was like, dang.
I got a couple uncles that's like that in that veteran, at that age. Them also the veterans that be getting tricked by transgenders as well.
Yeah. That's why they all in Thailand and
they done had some lady boys on accident.
You ever see the advertisement? They're like, all the veterans in Dominican Republic. I'm like, I know you are.
That coochie meat is $40, maybe $73.
She can stay all week for $36.
Mm-hmm. Uncle told me the conversion rate is about 73.
Yeah, it is.
But I remember like it was just I was at a family reunion 3 months. I don't even know who these uncles are. I just know they part of my family.
Yeah,
they talking. And I'm just hearing them talk about like all the hoes they having. But then they get questioned. But one of my uncles was like, man, I had this girl one time. She picked me up and she started sucking me off like this, legs. And then one of the other uncles was like, that ain't no damn woman. That's a man. What woman you know can just pick a grown man up?
I was about to say, where is he at when she was that street?
Man, that's what I said. And then my other uncle was like, did she go to the bathroom before y'all do anything? Or was it wet before y'all started?
Right.
Like, because that was a man. And my other uncle popped him, nigga, you ain't nothing but a left-handed cocksucker.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what the hell are we talking about?
That's 70s talk.
Yeah, left-handed cocksucker is
shiny black boy. What?
Oh, they be hitting you with some old
you know what? We don't
expletives.
even insult each other now no more.
I want to use what I really want to see is like them old expletives that they would use as like slurs. If you tell that to a black kid to see they because
they don't care,
because they don't know. First of all, they don't even know what the hell it is.
Shiny black boy was. I've seen my father punch dudes in the face for calling anybody because you know he's probably my complexion a little darker. He would be like calling him shiny. You might as well just get your face punched.
Oh man!
The guy called. It was a softball game. He was like, "Shut up, old shiny black boy." My father put the bat down. Boop! I was like. I mean, that's just moisturized.
Yeah.
As a kid,
he told you he was well moisturized.
Yeah, that's we shiny too, Daddy. Why would you? But then I realized,
you can't say that.
Not to a grown man. Don't say that to a grown man.
I be hearing stuff like Ronnie said his daddy had. He tried to get his dad some watermelon one time, and he ain't know his dad ain't like watermelon. And that nigga said he slapped the watermelon out of his hand like, I don't eat them nigga apples. And I was like, what?
Yeah, it was. Apple. What did they call it? Something else. I
was like, yo, where do y'all come up with these phrases?
Dude, you gotta. You know what?
It is crazy.
It was so much stuff that now that I'm older, I used to hear my parents say it, but now it makes all the sense. And when I say it to my son, he be like, you sound like Papa. I'm like, he knew what the hell he was talking about.
They do, man. It's just days in a different time and language has changed, but not really.
Yeah.
It's like words you can't say, but it's certain words that are the same as the ones that you say you can't say.
What's wild about it is how some, like moving here to the South, because we East Coast dudes.
Yeah.
How we can talk, we have white friends, but our friends' parents in here don't have that. They be like, hey, you got, hold on now.
Right.
You know the white boy?
You be at their house.
And you be like, yeah. And if you say something about them, they be like, huh. So you just talk to them? And they be like, yeah. I don't see how that work. I ain't never had him at the house.
I ain't had him at the house. It's crazy.
You get what I'm saying?
But it's true. Like, with East Coast, you kind of grow up with more whites.
Everything, Italian, Puerto Rican.
True.
So
a lot of Puerto Rican.
Dude, Irish. I'm in Massachusetts, so I grew up Portuguese, Irish dudes.
Oh yeah, you got everybody.
Right. So when you be talking to them, they look at you like, so you just know him? Like you know? Yeah.
So you mean to tell me he came to your bar mitzvah? You went to his bar mitzvah?
Yes. I've been to 3 of them.
Went to 3.
You know what I mean? And you just be walking around like, and they be like, "It's cool with you." Like even what was it?
I see it already.
Oh, it's all right.
Nah, you was about to start licking your legs.
He been was licking my leg as soon as I came in. I was like, this lotion that I'm using is very high end though.
That's his comfort. If he can't be on a lap, he just start licking because he.
That's good though, man. At least you got a lifelong partner. Well,
he finna die in like 7 to 6 years.
Say that.
I don't know. He just be.
They coming out with something to keep dogs alive.
I don't want to get a dog where I'm white. This is what we need to talk about. White people, stop using your pets. Stop raising disabled pets that would have died in real life. I'm so tired of seeing y'all dogs in wheelchairs. What are we doing?
I think the whole...
That is so crazy to me.
People who spend a lot of money on a dog that they know has diseases and just a lot of ailments doesn't make sense.
Makes no sense.
They be like, hey, look, we got this dog, but, they known to have heart failure. Oh, you ain't... Wait a minute. You ain't dating no girl or no woman be like, hey, don't date them Asian girls. They known to have heart failure. That ain't what that's not something you invested in.
It don't make sense because you just throwing money down the train.
Yeah, but people, dogs are like fashion now anyways.
Especially now, you could tell a woman single by the dogs. Man, you go to the Beltline. Every woman that live in Metro Atlanta has a dog.
What kind?
It's always a big dog.
Really?
It don't matter what size, but you could just tell that they single.
They're single.
Because that's just replacing the energy of a dog.
I watched that lady clean the dog, brush the dog's teeth, make it breakfast.
Yep.
Shower the dog.
Giving it steak, sirloin.
Yeah, I watched it. She's got like a gray...
Hey, bro.
I think it's like it ain't a Rottweiler or nothing.
Nope.
It may be one of them, what's some African, a Boro?
The ones that on bark?
Yeah. It was one of those, and she was brushing his teeth, and...
No.
And I'm just like, oh, she ain't got no man.
I be seeing, they don't be having no man at the house.
Yeah,
and they be
because ain't no dude gonna come there and be like, yeah, well, after you finish brushing and sucking the dog, you come on in.
Brushing and sucking the pooch.
You come in here and talk to me. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, man. We in a weird time.
We are definitely, because everybody, I heard that we were in like a child deficit crisis. That everybody
people don't want to have kids?
Yeah.
You want to have kids?
Yeah, I want to have kids. I'm going to stop pulling out eventually.
Want? You gonna stop pulling out?
Eventually.
How many
I
kids
be feeling like a loser when I pull out.
Why? How old are you?
I'm 30. I just turned 36 last week.
Happy birthday. Happy belated. Yeah, you really don't want no kids till you're like 40.
That's where I'm at, but the vaginas that be around me be like, they start trying to rush you.
But you want to date younger than you.
I do. I would never go.
Don't marry.
I did older one time, and I got divorced from older.
Yeah, don't marry. Oh, you were married too?
I was married.
Shit.
You ain't know I was married for 10 months?
Hell no.
I did 10 months of strong.
Good time.
Black love.
That's all right.
I did the whole everything. I pride myself in that.
Big wedding and everything?
Man, what? It looked big, but it was not.
How many people?
80.
That's good.
But we had the wedding. You know where the Arch is, right by Atlantic Station?
You got married here?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So that's a museum. So we rented out a museum. We had it there. And then we had the reception like in this place in Buckhead that's super nice. And
she was older than you?
She was older than me.
How much older?
I think like 3 or 4 years.
That's
maybe.
not older though. You can't even
but like for kids happenstance.
But how old were you?
I was like maybe 29.
Oh yeah.
And she was like 33.
So it felt good.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm doing life right, man. What? I was like,
she's crazy.
Oh man, immediately. Yeah. Not even immediately. It was just like, oh, you don't have the mental shelving for what's going on and what I do for a living.
The fact that you said mental shelving, shit, she had no idea.
Well, she came from, you know how you marry or you date somebody and you find out slowly that they kind of like everything they told you wasn't a lie,
right?
But it wasn't all the way the truth. Like she tried to make it seem like she was struggling. And then we drove by her house where she grew up in, and they like, you had a maid. Shut up. Like once I saw that, I heard that.
So she didn't unpack everything.
Yeah, she just gave me the bits and pieces, and she was like, "Yeah, my mom was crazy.
Really?
Man, she was worried. We was worried about everything, and this, that, and the third." And I was like, "But you had a maid. That lets me know everything that you're saying."
White?
She was black. I married the blackest of the blackest woman you could ever get. She got a doctorate. She went to Brown. She went to Kentucky. I know how to get them. I ain't gonna lie. Lawyers and doctors and nurses fuck with me for real.
If you got the bait for it, then that's good. But marriage is all about compatibility.
Yep.
I mean, you can, like me and my wife love you, but she do some shit to me. I be looking at her like, you love me, you don't like me, dog.
So, yeah.
You don't like me.
Women be doing stuff. You be like, this was a thought. You came up with this in your mind as an adult.
They just be doing stuff to you. You just be like if we were dating, this wouldn't have worked.
Nope.
The thing that you did right now, being married is what got you through today. Because if we were dating, you did this. Oh
man,
I'm not coming back here.
Exactly, man. Once women start getting angry and don't know how to control, start throwing dishes. That's how I know.
One thing we ain't doing. We're not in. I used to tear up shit, but then I realized nobody's replacing it.
But
me. I used to get mad, kick a door, all that other stuff. Then I was like, this ain't even me. Like I didn't do none of this before. Mm-hmm. So, and she don't care. It's so funny. Women care even less. Sometimes they'll start the argument for you to leave so they can watch whatever their show is or whatever. Because they be like, all right, enough of you.
I'm going
enough
back to
of
love
you. And then, man, you lay under your woman long enough, you can be like, well, we gonna do it? Because I'm here?
Yeah.
Give me some.
Yeah, go ahead and let me
and
get some.
And they be like, no. So they'll be like, you know what, the other day when you were getting something from me that I didn't deserve. I didn't feel right. That's how it is. Something I didn't deserve. I feel like you didn't want to do that, and your energy felt like you was gaslighting my emotions. And then you be like, "What?"
She used I'm stressed out for it. In this
right. Then you be like,
situation.
"You know what? I'm gonna go downstairs."
Hey, you go through whatever mental gymnastics you going through.
And then as soon as you get to where you at, you hear her, I know that's right. You having the best time.
And you be like, see, you've been married and you don't have to deal with the new women. These new women is you be sitting there like, how did you make it through?
Is it crazy out there?
It's way crazier. Cause you gotta think the level of like women equate their accomplishments to like I should have a man because I did all of these things.
Oh, so they figure since I got my degree, I got a house.
And like relationships don't work like that.
No,
like relationships don't even. You don't need a degree.
Men
to have
don't
a
really
relationship.
care about none of the stuff you have.
None of that shit. Well, like just in a relationship, you don't need none of that shit. Like you just gotta relate to each other and understand each other for the greater good of the relationship.
And it's for a man to be in that period of his life to accept what comes with you.
Yeah, and
like a lot of dudes, like this is where women are, and I would give this advice to any woman. Find a dude that is in that mental capacity to accept what you bring.
Thanks.
You can paint it up, you can paint your nails up, get new breasts, the BBL, all that. That is a night thing. That is a week, a month thing that he can handle. But you need to make sure his mental capacity is all that other stuff that comes with you, and he's cool with that.
Okay.
Because he ain't trying to anything outside of that he's like, oh, that ain't a problem. That ain't a problem. That ain't a problem. Dudes will tell you anything to smash.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, but you gotta know that, and you gotta present it to him. Like, yeah, this is this and that, and see how, and find out what information, because a lot of women don't ask questions they're asking, what's your credit score? How much money you make? Is that your car? You got a roommate? This and that. They not asking the real shit like, hey, do you wash dishes?
Boy, I'm so trash at dishwashing.
Right. But ain't nobody gonna ask you that. They gonna ask you, do you know how to burn a brown like ground beef? Do
you know how to take it out the freezer?
Yeah. Do you know how to, simple stuff. When was the last time you've been to the dry cleaners?
They not.
Do you
that's
know?
A good question.
Do you just simple stuff like, hey, have you? And they're like, do you got a passport? No. Do you know how to make reservations and handle logistics for a trip?
Women do not know how to logistics for a woman. You might got to slide your mic too closer to
it's
you.
Right here.
There you go. There we go.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
I've learned. Well, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just the ones I've seen. I've also understood the type of like dating, like the type archetype that is attracted. You ever see the archetype of women that are attracted to you?
Yeah.
Mine have always been 2-parent households. They've always been well off, and then I'm like the dude that be finding like, where did you come from? Oh my God, I was missing this type of excitement.
I'm a 2-parent household, or newly divorced, but newly divorced parents, but parents have money, and the kid is well adjusted.
Yep.
And it's always the girls that's, that the other dude, that she could have had all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I could have dated an NBA player. Or I could have did.
What happened?
I could have.
They always say that.
Be like, yeah, it's like, oh, you chose me. Like, or her ex was that guy.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
He just kept cheating. So he is a millionaire, ma'am. He's going to do that.
You was with who? Oh, I used to date play for the Sixers. Oh, okay. And I was wonderful. Okay.
Yeah, which is crazy.
I'll take that. That part right there shows you that the playing field ain't based on money.
It's not, but
it is. But it's, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not.
The new women's is based on man. I remember one like it was yesterday. A girl they always be like, man, they'll give you the backhanded hints like, well, I gotta get my nails done. I don't think I got the money for it. I'm like, you better not have the money.
You were like,
what was you doing before I was here? How was your nails getting done?
I just be like, why are you getting them done? Where you going?
And
so with it's all about your life. Like my wife does neurosurgery and she gets her nails done, and it ain't about her. She wears gloves, so I'm just like, but it's something that she didn't do before. So I encourage her. Like I encourage her to be 100% of what makes her happy, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes women that have never lived by themselves, like some women have always been with family, had roommates, this and that, so they've never lived by themselves. They don't even know if they like themselves. Yeah. And then you add right, but even
that's so true.
Even with some dudes have never lived by themselves.
Yeah,
and they don't even know what they like. They don't even know how to get up in the morning, schedule their day. Oh, somebody coming by at 2. I need to make sure my house don't smell like zoo dirt. We gonna kick some, we gonna make some chicken breasts. They don't know how to do that.
That is true.
A lot of dudes don't know how to buy sheets and it's just a lot of stuff.
Towels, another one, fellas. Get your towels and washcloths together because women is judging.
Yeah.
I've judged women by their towels. They're like, why your towel so hard?
Oh, man, my stuff used to be. One thing I had the cheat code. Cheat code was my mom and OCD. But my mom used to come and she used to set the bar. She would tell me, like, I want this, this, and this. And I would be like, oh, well, when she would come, I know my father would call, hey, your mother coming. So you make sure you get what your mother needs when you get down. So I knew it was at the house, at home. So I would go get that Ralph Lauren towel, I would get her a set. And then I realized, I'm buying these high thread counts for my mother to come here. And then I slept on them bitches one night. I was like, oh, shit.
This is what she's talking about.
I almost nutted. Like, oh, shit. I see why she sleeps like she do. I had my head wrapped with a silk cloth. I was like, oh.
You in there look like an auntie.
Nigga, I had a little mist machine in there. I'm like, oh.
You got the cucumbers
I had all
eyes.
that. In fact, I was washing my face after she left. So what was crazy about it, I didn't know that. And then she hit me to some game she said, women like dishes.
They love
She said, so I had Mikasa plates, Onita. I would go way out to the outlets and I was handing, I had serving dishes that matched silver.
Oh, yeah, you was living.
But then what was it shut women down because I was like, I'd go to their house and they didn't have that stuff.
Oh, man.
So then I would be like, I like to live how I want to live. So it would motivate me to do the other stuff. What got me was the bed. So I didn't know. Yep. I don't know. My mother used to come in with the comforter stuff here, right? And then she would come in the middle of the week, maybe that Wednesday, Thursday, get them sheets off that damn bed, wash it. You know what I mean? And that was my routine. And that was drummed in me as a kid.
Yep.
Change the sheets, wash the sheets, whatever. When I moved here, I got out of college and I was here, I was like, dang, I got to buy all this stuff. Mother hit me too. She said, go to the furniture stores and see the comforter set you want. And she said, they sell that set. She said, and buy it out of season. So she said, they're going to sell you.
Makes sense, yeah.
She said, they're going to sell you everything that's on the bed. See, when you go to other stores, you got to put it together.
It's already together.
Right. You got to be like, oh, okay, the comfort is this and that. But see, you go to the furniture stores, they're going to mark it off 50% off because it's out of season. Yeah. So I would just go get the whole bags. The set had everything in it. Throw that on the bed, my house. And then I would go to the high end, like Raymore Flanagan and all the high end.
You went to the real furniture stores.
But when you single dude, chicks come by the house, they be like, oh, I saw this at Raymore and Flanagan.
Oh, so they just be happy we got headboards now.
But I didn't even have a headboard, but I had that Raymore Flanagan comforter set.
Oh, man.
But it would be 50% off.
They wouldn't. I'm trying to think. I've dated. I'm trying to think. It's Atlanta, so women be excited when you don't got a roommate. But I remember one time I used to buy like dishes, like a cutting, cut. My mama worked at JCPenney, so I'd be like, Mama, get this cut.
Oh, your mother worked at JCPenney's?
Yeah.
Oh, you living a life.
She be giving me all sorts of stuff.
Oh, you had a
for
pot set,
nothing.
dishes?
What? Crock pots?
Yeah.
Not crock pots. Air fryers. My mama got 38 air fryers for no reason. And I'd be like,
every
why
series,
do you
every
have?
one that come out.
Yeah, and I went to the basement like a couple months ago. I was like, why do you have all these crap? She's like, you never know who in need.
A gift.
And I'm like, I get it.
She's a church lady, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
church lady.
so she got an air fryer down there. She got sheets down there.
She got everything.
Towels. Yeah, she worked at JCPenney's?
Yep.
Yeah, so she got some stuff.
She be sending me earrings. Like, how much is
I need some luggage.
Like,
Tell her I need some luggage.
Let me know what type of luggage. Just send me the name. You want Samsonite?
I'm going to look. Yeah, Samsonite.
Yeah, okay. She probably has those.
She live here?
She just be shipping the stuff to me.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go online.
Samsonite.
Hey, I don't care. I don't care if we was recording a live.
He's like, I'm asking for real.
I'm gonna ask for real.
You got
Most
to.
people be like, oh yeah, you should have. No, I'm gonna ask because as much as I travel, luggage be getting.
Man, that's one thing they don't tell you about being a comic people. Like, you gonna really need, like, coming up out the struggle when you start flying places and you start looking at your luggage. I've
been doing cruise ships for 2 years. My second year. How many pieces of luggage you think I've purchased in the last 2 years? And I've flown
maybe
Delta,
like
Alaska, Continental.
Maybe like 4?
No.
None.
8.
Damn, you running through luggage. Cause they be throwing them things.
Cause they be tossing your shit.
Yo.
I've seen them leave my bag. I've seen them leave it. Like, dog, I've seen them, you know how you looking out the window and you walking, getting your stuff getting off, and then you look, and I see my bag fall off the thing.
Oh, man.
And I'm just like, and what do I do? You know how you see horror movies like, no!
So you had to go wait?
Dude, I got off and I said, I saw my bag fall. And then, the lady tried to bust me off. Sir, just go down to baggage claim. And I'm like, no, it ain't gonna make it to baggage claim. I said it was out. I saw the dude drop it. And she's like, well, she said, what color was it? And I'm like, oh, here you go. Gave her the color, told her my name, everything. And I went down there and she had called. She had made a couple of calls, right? So when I got down to baggage claim, the guy, she said, I didn't even go to the little because I knew, right? I'm like, it ain't gonna make it because the card had pulled off, and I'm like, went in the office, and they were like, we're gonna send it to you, and I'm like, do y'all have it? Because I saw it, and then the guy started to hold on a second. Leave, come on. And I was like, he's stalling me.
Yep.
But see, the thing is, I only had a certain amount of time to get my bag to get on the cruise.
Oh, my God.
Right? Cruise ship.
Did you make the cruise?
Ship, yeah, I made a cruise ship leave at 3. Ooh. Right? But my bag, well, they close everything up, as they say, at 3. But you could get on there like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Gotcha.
And like, I was already in an Uber headed to get get on the ship. And then the bag was behind me. So when I got and checked in, they brought my bag on. But that was a lot of shit's happened to me. A ship left me in Brooklyn.
So how is cruise ships? I always see people doing cruise
comedy
ship shows, like as far as comedy. I know it's like everybody called it the golden handcuffs for whatever reason.
Oh, because the money and the convenience?
Yeah, because you on the, so for a week, how many sets do you have? Okay, let's do a Monday through Friday. How many sets you have to do?
See, I don't do a Monday. Okay, so I'll talk about what I did last year.
Yeah.
So when I do 7 days, because that's a 7 day. 7 days, I don't do Carnival, so I can't speak for Carnival.
Okay.
Comedians who do Carnival, they do a shit ton of shows.
Okay.
The closest I've come to the amount of shows that you would do on a cruise ship like Carnival is Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean was 6 shows, 6 20-minute shows, and you with another comedian, and you go down and y'all just flip flop or whatever. Last one I did where I was on a cruise with another comedian I was with Landry.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and but what I do now is 4 days, 5 days, maybe 4 days, 3 days, and I'll do 2 35 minutes back to back, and I'll do 1 adult.
Okay, so 35 minutes back to back, got to be clean.
Yeah, clean, and then I have an adult show. And then Holland, which are older white people going to Alaska, stuff like that, 45-minute clean. And then they may ask. And I just do 1, and I'm just walking around chilling.
Oh, that's
the
love right
part
there.
how I can see it can handcuff you.
Because you just do
but
one
you
and
don't,
you chilling.
But you're not supposed to just sit and just do that. That is the most time that you can write. You could do content,
you could shoot
social
a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, like, dude, I could knock out a whole bunch of videos and stuff in one day. And then I set scenes around the ship.
Yeah.
Because everybody, some shits, they go to sleep at 9:30, 9:45. If it ain't out of school time, where kids are out of school.
I ain't never even thought about
the ships are light.
Because ain't nobody on vacation.
Ain't nobody. Them people sleep. So I set up my camera and light and be in different areas doing content. They be like, what, do you got a studio? Yeah, and all you do is keep it.
Yep.
And then get off. And then the thing is, if I'm shooting, and that's the thing that I didn't do, and I should have did more. If I shoot like 10 pieces of content today and time it out, I'm dropping 20 pieces of content.
Absolutely.
Like it ain't nothing. And all I'm doing is, after lunch, I'm going to go sit near the casino and act like I'm playing the slots and then record something.
And with a voiceover or some music, and you got something real quick.
It is a no. And then that is what gets you to work that you competing with anyways. So the comedians that are not on super duper tours, like, because of everybody else, like if you look at anybody's tour that's out now, like Ali Sadiq, any of them that's doing, they doing 100 cities. They doing a bunch of cities.
That shit is crazy.
Right?
100 cities tour is bananas.
If you not the headliner, and this is the thing that people don't understand about the math, if you not the headliner, it was me, Marvin, Jay Bliss, a couple of comedians we was talking, if you not the headliner, and a lot of people said, if you not famous, anybody that ain't super famous, it's hard for you now. Because the clubs want tickets sold.
Immediately, yeah.
Right? So where is that money coming from?
Your merch.
So look, I ain't super famous, right? Cats know me and whatever. I've done some stuff. I'm not to that level where, I'm that name where you call, yo, Hank Denson's coming. We got to get things. No, but I know that's coming. The least I'm going to do is work on my chops. Have 4 or 5 hours of material. Mm-hmm. Somebody want a special? Oh, I got it. I got it broken up to you. You can get that. You want a 30-minute?
Yep.
Oh, do you know merchandise? Yeah, I got content sold.
Right.
I know all that stuff and then I'm making a check and I'm seeing the world. Like I'm going to Morocco and Cape Town in February and stuff.
You're gonna have a good time.
But I can't. What am I advertising? And that's the thing.
You can't, because only people on that ship know you. If you don't use that content to show them where you was doing, nobody knows. And no hate to the comedians who advertise that they're going on a ship, right? Mm-hmm.
But to me, it's like, I'd rather just do content about me and the stuff that I want to build my brand and build people to follow me than me advertise something I don't have to sell a ticket. Because the theaters is 27 to 3,500 people.
Man, I saw I seen 2 shows packed out. Miss Pat, I did one in New Orleans. I was there for that. And then Ali Sadiq had one in Seattle. Yeah. That was like, he sold out. And it was 1,800. They both, I think, was 1,800. Right. I seen Desi pack out a couple theaters too.
Didn't he just do the Fox?
Yeah, I seen him pack out the Tabernacle twice in one night, bro.
Right.
And that blew my mind.
How many is that? 800?
All I know is I know how much money he made that night. That was crazy.
That's the next thing for me is
I'll lose it if I made that much money in one night.
But the money to match. Like right now, I'm making good money. And I was talking to an agent, and a lot of cats have never touched even cruise ships because they don't have the chops for that.
Which is crazy to me in my mind, because I'm like, maybe it's because we come from a city where you gotta actually be funny and get on a stage. But
you got there's no is no translation. There is no warm up to it. There is no host. There is no opening act.
Go to it.
You got to go and reset the room in 30 seconds. Mm-hmm. And when you get it reset, you got to beat them up for 45 because they'll get up and go eat.
Which is fun to me. Like, well, maybe I've never done it, but like, just, I don't know. Maybe I just like the challenge of it all.
Yeah, that's what I love. I love that if the ship is like I'm doing MSC and some other ships that they're all real international. So they translating over the loudspeaker and stuff in 4 different languages. So that gets me excited. I'm like,
that's even crazier.
So you think about the jokes that I wrote that I know work, right? Mm-hmm. But then the new joints that I'm like, let me try this.
And then you can see who it hit.
And it's like, bow. And then like you do it on a family show. And I know I have a adult version of that joke. Mm-hmm. And they come up to me and it's the mom, the dad, and the grandmother and all family. That. And they from Kosovo. or Croatia, or they like,
crazy.
oh, we love the joke you tell about it, and I'm like, oh, word, y'all understood that? That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, walk off, go to the room, like, okay, that joke works, because if I do it like this, it's gonna destroy, right?
Immediately.
So that is the building block of it, but it's not the same as when they used to say, like a couple of comedians have said to me, like, yo, you know, these my boy, they were like, yo, I don't know if you should do cruise ships because I feel like it'll stifle your career. And then I was like, well, you got to understand, a lot of people didn't make it back after COVID.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
So I'm back. I could walk up any club. I could do the stuff. If you want me to do this, if I hit a bump and I hit a video that people gives me the numbers, I could do a tour.
Yeah, all you need is a couple of videos go viral.
All you need is a right.
Straight.
So that whole piece of what content and comedy is, it's the thing. Rodney Perry told me this is when people know you, when they put who you are and your face and what you do and they meet, you're gone.
Yep.
And that is what you get when you get Shuler King, when you get Desi Banks, and I'm naming black dudes. When you get, because the white dudes still get a pass. They still
white
get the
dudes get a pass to be real mediocre, man. Yeah. That's all. Man.
And I'm not mad. I'm not mad at them. That's what they get. But what's happening on the other end is when they gotta get on the stage with us, it's a problem.
Oh man. I've seen myself not get booked on a tour because I could see that they was like, what do I do after this?
It's happened to me a couple times.
I tell you who this was after we get off here. But man, I was recording one day and I sat it and I was on the show and I sat my phone down and it was recording me, but somebody that was going up after me that's headlining was sitting right by my phone.
Yeah.
And then they was like, I don't know what am I gonna do after this?
That's how it is.
Like, and I heard her say it on the camera.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna be on the show with her.
And it's okay. And it's okay because they need to know that black comedy is a high level currency.
Oh, it's high. I think it's the highest currency.
Yeah.
But it's just not treated as such because they don't give us the benefit of the doubt.
Well, we gave it away cheap for a while.
We definitely did.
We gave it away. It wasn't behind a bigger paywall. Yeah. And as many production studios that they have now that are black owned, they should be working with comedy to put it behind the paywall.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Because they should be putting us in places where they like, yo, every year we do these events and there should be 7 to 8 annual events that are comedy. There's enough of us. And it don't necessarily have to be all black. You can mix Latino. You can actually get some, but it should be our level.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Our level different, especially when I just watch people come down here from other places and I just be like, this is not going to go well for you.
Because I want to do, like, I want to do Dry Bar. I want to do Don't Tell.
I definitely want to do those too.
Those things come with gatekeepers that don't have the level of experience to tell you.
It's crazy.
That, oh, yeah, I want that guy or this guy, that guy. So, to me, somebody that has to make a certain amount of money a year to take care of his family or replace, because with this comes debt to income ratio, right? You doing this right here, your videos do whatever they do to make revenue to get you other stuff. People don't understand, like, one thing about the black comedian, he gonna come in and bless your room.
Oh,
right?
Like when he leave, you gonna be like, people gonna feel like they got their money's worth.
He gonna bless your room, and if you treat him good, right? Because this is what people forget. They don't treat us well on this level.
They don't.
So when we get here, we hitting them in the head.
I'm definitely knocking them.
Like you can't, like you can't. And I'm my wife ain't gonna let me. Wife ain't gonna let me do it.
Nope.
Wife gonna be like, oh, I remember when you came home that day and you was looking beat up in the face because you said that they didn't want to get you to. Yeah, you know how you had that feel like you walk in somewhere. I walk in clubs here and they know, and I'm not trying to flex or nothing, but I've been on some stuff. And I shouldn't have to be like, hey, man. But some clubs let me I walk in, they be like, yo, you want to do some time? And you know what I'm going to do. Let me rock.
It's crazy.
What is that?
I don't know, bro. It's weird because I go through it too, just because I'm in a different, like not lower class, but different class than you. Yeah. So I see it on all the levels. But it's just like, it's weird because it feel like if you're not kissing their ass. You know what I mean? Or like, hey, man, let's hang out. I'm like, bro, I am grown.
Yeah, but you know what's so crazy, though? You won't let me up here, right? But then 2 days from now, I'm going to be somewhere in a theater with 3,500 people, right?
Yep.
That people don't even know my name or whatever, right? But you wouldn't let me get up in this room of 100, 200 people that nobody knew the rest of these cats in here.
Yep.
Right? None of these cats in here are ever headlining or doing anything. You know what I mean? So it's like, is it a jealous thing? If I could get it, because my thing at the punchline was a problem because comedians thought I was just a host. Like if you see me just hosting, but they don't understand. Like when you do a lot of that theater work, you got to come back and get your chops.
Yeah,
for
theater
clubs.
different than a lot of people don't know that. Also, before don't tell. I'm gonna talk directly into the camera. Don't tell. Y'all can go ahead and book us. Hank Denson and Dexter Ferguson.
Yeah, and I don't need to do the local show. I don't.
We need LA.
Yeah, I need to do LA. I'll
Flued out.
I'll fly myself out.
Flued out.
But I'm gonna need the hotel though.
Yeah, do that for us. Somebody in the comments tag them.
Yeah. And I'm clean to do. I could do dry bar now. Come on. But the thing is, it's like clean. And this is what I've learned about booking and watching and seeing how comedians. I know a lot of comedians have done dry bar. A couple of my boys have done dry bar. Yeah. And it doesn't necessarily resonate to a bunch of ticket sales because it's clean.
Yes.
And I think what dry bar did wrong was they didn't do a dry bar tour.
Yeah.
And they should have a tour that's annual that goes around, so you're grooming your culture around the country.
And you
because no one liquor, jokes sell liquor. People don't get it. If you ain't like dudes will ask you like, okay, so if you headlining, right? You got a headlining date, and they tell you, it's a door deal, right? And they say to you like, you can get a percentage of the liquor sales or whatever, right? And you gotta book your feature, right? Do you know offhand you got a feature that could do 25 minutes that can make sure these people are entertained while they're buying the first batch of drinks and buying the food? Or do you have, it's iffy, where you be like,
no, I can't do no iffy.
There's a lot of that. And that's what was happening and why I actually talk to any comedians that are around me, because we're coworkers, right? Now we got to be coworkers more than anything, because the business is, it's really competitive with the beast in us, because you don't really need the machine as much, right? This is my opinion. The machine kind of like, you could create your own machine now, and it'd be moving, and you'll be like, oh, I'm doing these 4 walls, and these 4 walls are 1,000 people, or like, I think, I can't say who's, I forgot, one of the comedians in town, and she was doing a museum.
That's hard. Museums is dope.
She was doing the High Museum, and I was like, oh, I want to see what it looked like. And it looked dope. And I was like, oh, I
would do a museum
right?
every time I go to a city. Because that's a already built-in fan base, because it's a museum.
Right.
And then they don't ever have comedy in the museum. I'll do a museum. Hey, High Museum, Atlanta, we going to come do a comedy show. I don't know who we need to talk to that's white.
There's a bunch of them. Woodruff, there's a bunch of museums here. But it's like, who can you get to do it that's going to sell that ticket? Like I did the Clean show with Joe Byers. Joe Byers did a show at the Sandy Springs Performing Arts Center.
The arts, yeah.
Swanky, nice, clean.
Sure it was nice.
Clean, you know what I mean? It's clean, suited and booted, ticket, little buffet outside, full bar with the tuxedo, with the old black dude pouring the rum. It was like that, right? And I was like, oh, this is going to be nice. But you got to be watch what you say, right? Because he's trying to get more dates. He can only pull from a pool of so many comedians.
Because
and look, I like to fucking cuss and I like to talk that shit, but then I like to be like, I gotta get paid.
Yep,
and
I'm with you there.
you know what I mean? And I be wondering what is in the head of cats when they be like, I'm gonna say I like to suck babies out of buttholes, and then be like, dude, they asked you to do this.
Yeah, they didn't ask you. They didn't say they wanted that. They wanted that.
Don't you want go get that money so you could go do that? And that's the hardest thing that I have qualms with. But I usually don't. I don't say nothing. Now I'm like, hey man,
whatever you want to do,
have fun, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's so funny to see, not even clean community. I just see everybody's in the same, we all comics. But it's so funny to just see like clean comedians. They're like, nah, I can't do that. Or they're like, you see a church comedian, they can't do churches. Because I feel like if you're a comedian, you can do anywhere.
Well, if you put it like this.
Personally.
Church folks watch Tyler Perry.
They definitely do.
Right? And Tyler Perry be having some of the horrific stuff going on.
Be a lot of crazy stuff. Did you watch that movie? The one with
Straw?
I did not.
I was like, get it. All she had to do was get a direct deposit.
That's real talk.
That's all she needed.
It would have cut all of this out.
She had direct deposit. She would have found out early that her daughter was gone.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been no movie.
Because she wouldn't have had, she would have been like, she would have got her check, and then she would have realized, oh, yeah, because she would have went to give her the $40, and she would have been like, yeah, because she never, ever gave her the money, right?
Man.
Because she wasn't really there. But if she actually had who was she going to get that debit card to?
Yeah, you're right.
Who was she gonna give it to?
That is so true.
So
it would have.
Yeah, it was a lot. I like Tiana Taylor. Just watching her, I was wondering when
she got the strongest face.
I was wondering when she was gonna slap the shit out of somebody or get in a fight.
She seemed like she got that in her built-in factory settings fight.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, she gonna be in a cuss out mood.
She definitely is going. You could tell smoking a cigarette.
Oh yeah,
man, she got a cuss out spirit on her.
Yeah, she gonna play the fight. It was good. People were talking bad about the movie. They were like,
I only watched a little bit of it and I took a nap. I just be falling asleep. I can't watch movies no more.
You can't? Oh.
I be going to sleep.
Have you seen Sinners?
I did see Sinners. I went to go see Sinners. That was
you fall
good.
asleep?
No, I was at the movie theater though.
Okay.
If I'm at a house or in a bed,
have you seen Superman?
Nope.
Okay.
If anything, I probably watch it over here, bootlegged it.
Yeah, Jurassic Park.
They just dropped a new one?
Yeah, they got Jurassic Park.
Okay, no, I haven't seen that. I did not. I haven't seen the new ones the last week, but I did watch. Sinners was the last movie I actually paid to go see.
We can't watch. We watched Sinners at the movie theater, and we got it at the house.
Sinners was great.
Wife will let us watch it at the house.
The Harder They Fall was good. I thought that was a good one.
What is that? What's that?
That's the one with all the Western. It had Deion Cole in it. It's like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
What are you jumping at, bro?
Shit.
Stop being old and senile. He is, but it's like you being old and senile, my brother. Relax. He's like, do it again. I'll bite you.
One eye, I can't. I don't know what.
he looked at you like, do it again.
Squinting too, like.
Yeah, he's like, I'm surprised he ain't growl.
Something about this dude I don't like.
So I talk to the people that got dogs in their life. I don't know how y'all do them pit bulls and Rottweilers and picking up that doo-doo, because I am not picking up no doo-doo from them.
I saw that. This lady that lives in our cul-de-sac down, she got one of the biggest dogs.
And that doo-doo be big.
And that little green bag be so full.
I don't understand why you want to keep, get a big, I had a girl tell me she wanted a Great Dane. Like, you got to pick up Great Dane.
Oh, my next door neighbors in Massachusetts. Well, people live down the end of the block. They had two of them.
That's like picking up hot sweet potatoes every time.
Bruh.
Every time.
Dogs look at you crazy. Dogs be like, what you doing?
You just picking it up.
I was gonna kick some grass over it.
Yeah.
That's what I usually do.
It's crazy.
And then you gonna bring it in the house?
Every time? I see, this is why, shout out to Lilo, man. I'd rather have a goat. I have a little pygmy goat and just walk around with a goat.
Goats eat their own shit.
They probably do, but they also, their doo-doo ain't together and clumped. It's spread out. So you ain't got to pick it up. It's fertilizer, really, because they eating grass.
Right. That's the thing is, I don't understand.
I have a goat, to be honest with you.
We're doing too much. When I see people picking up dog shit, I just laugh.
On the belt line, every time, it be like, y'all really think this is living, huh?
But this is so funny. This is part, I fly into Miami airport all the time. In and out, same, my little pre-check PSA, whatever. And there's this spot right in Miami when you check your bag, once you get through, is these little little benches, and it's two different terminals, right? Mm-hmm. Terminal to the left has all the stores, Coach, all of that stuff. To the right takes you down to the food. Right there, I sit there, and I'm already got my stuff on, but I just like to watch. There's dogs that stop and shit and piss there at least 4 or 5 times a day.
It's a spot for them to poop?
No.
Oh, they just do
They
this?
just be like, it must be a familiar smell. They're like, oh, I think we shit and piss here.
This is where I smell
it. But what's the after fact is, kids fall and people roll in it.
They be in the doo-doo.
Oh, dog. So I sat there with my wife one time. Wife was on a vacation with me. And I said, hey, I said, sit down. She's like, what? I said, you got to see this. I said, it's the most disgusting thing. She was like, nah, we're not done. I said, honey, it just doesn't make sense. Why don't they just pull the carpet up? So dog comes by, one dog, leg up. You can't really clean up pee.
You can't.
Second dog, leg up, pee. 3, probably like 2 feet from the other piss.
Oh my God.
Right? Then, and these are people coming different directions with animals. And they're walking, because they gotta get them out them carriers. Another dog comes out, and it's like he was like, oh, this is where we do it. Squat. No. Dropped a couple of deuces. I was like, oh. And the ladies picking it up. I'm like, well, she ain't get the remnants. There's still little pebbles. Here we go. Lady come through. Babies. Puts the babies down, babies. Oh, baby touching. I'm like, Jesse, my wife is like, oh, she was horrified. She was like,
it doo-doo everywhere. She
said, are they unaware? I was like, I sat here one day, I was tying up my shoes. Putting my laptop and stuff back in my bag, and I was looking, I was just like, oh. And then I saw another dog come through, and I was like, oh. Then I was like, oh, this is horrible. And but the timing of it is no one's there. But if anybody is ever there at the same time, it looks crazy.
I'm sure, because you watching it all go down like this is happening.
And then you wonder why people in the airport be like wearing masks. Because it's crazy to watch.
I have yet to boo-boo in the area. And the day I had to boo-boo, I'm dreaded. I'm going to cry.
Bruh.
Because I'll be like, I got a boo-boo in the air? Oh, no.
You haven't? Never in a plane?
I peed. I ain't
Me neither.
I be worried. And I did a whole like 12 hours
First class. Going to Alaska. I dropped the deuce as soon as I got on there.
Before it went in there.
We were up as soon as I was the first one in.
Man.
Yeah, but after that, if I'm second, third, oh no. Plus I go to I'm emptying the bladder the day before.
Yeah, you gotta travel on E.
Yeah,
with snacks.
I travel on E. I get an IV the day before, so I pee it all out in the morning.
That makes sense.
And I am actually, because it's like I might as well hydrate properly, because I'm not buying all these
$7 waters.
30. Water be like $30 for.
You be like, what are we doing?
And that's the expense. People don't get it. Like,
yeah, man.
Any comedian, and I tell them, I'm like, hey, dude, you get a chance. Dude, get you an LLC, man. Get your business credit card.
I been did that.
And write that stuff off, because it's not the shows that's going to pay you. It's getting to the show that costs you.
Man, I tell people that. I'll be like, bro, if you ain't, especially you don't have no merch, you might just get that little one fee.
Yeah.
And you be like, damn, I ain't make no money. But it look good.
And incidental, as soon as they see you black, that'll be the price of the room. Oh, well, damn.
What?
What did you think I was doing? They were like, nah, you black. So when black people rent rooms, we give them $100. Your room would be $285. Your incidental be $185.
And you be like, I don't even got that in my account.
You be like, why are you holding this amount of money?
Man, I've been there before.
And I found out why they do that. Because they're getting interest off of that money.
Oh, hotels, y'all need to get y'all shit together. Stop doing
They don't care. As soon as you check in.
They don't.
So I always say, I usually don't pay incidentals, and I see what they do.
Yeah. You gotta do it.
Because if somebody booked a room, why are you taking money from me?
Yeah, because
I'm like, you got a credit card. They be like, oh no. I'd be like, oh no, I've never played incidentals. Can you get the manager, please?
Yeah, like, I don't do this. This is beneath me.
Yeah, why you gonna take $150 from me and hold it?
Well, I'm still in the getting out of the like I gotta get merch, so when I do got the shows, I can make more money back phase. So I'm like in the middle of making merch.
What kind of merch would you make?
I already got it.
What is it?
It's going to be, I got some Chinese words. The people that support me, I call them heathens.
Yeah.
And I got heathens in Mandarin or Japanese.
You sure it's right? It don't. You sure?
No, I put it in Google. I did all
You
of it.
sure Google's right?
Yeah, I've done it because I did it for a couple other things, like 1989 and a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, because I got this tattoo on my shoulder. I know it say General Tso's chicken. I know that's what it say. I showed her Asian lady. She just started laughing. She was like, "With rice?" I said, "What did you say, bitch?"
Oh my God!
I was like, I got it when I was like 17, 18.
Man.
I'm supposed to get a cover up done by my boy. Shout out to Tim Furlow.
Man, the fact that they say with rice is, I lost it. Like I got a whole menu on me.
My son was clowning me the other day. He was like, "Dad, like what does it say?" And I'm like, "Dude, General Tso's chicken." I'm sure it says F5.
Yep. Oh,
He was like, "Dad,
that's hilarious."
He said, "Dad, that's terrible." I'm like, "Dude, I ain't worried about it." I said,
funny.
Ain't no women ever ask me what it mean. I just say, yeah, from beginning to end. Finish what you start. Get your pants off.
That's the only tattoo you got?
Yeah, I never ever. No earrings. I never. And my son is earrings. He wants to get tatted. And that was our thing.
Once you get them first couple ones, he gonna be like, "I'm done."
He asked me. He was like, he said, my wife was like, "Ask your father," when he asked about getting pierced. And I was like, "I don't got them." So he was like, "But what does that mean for me?" I was like, "Dude,
what does that mean for me?"
I said, "Get them." I said, "But I haven't had them." Mm-hmm. I said, "So there's nothing I can tell you I said, "So when you get them, refer to your mother about what goes on with them." He's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "I'm not going to say don't get them.
You got to clean them. I know you got to do that.
I said, "You got to clean them. I hope you don't keloid." He was like, "What?"
You get keloid skin.
I said, "You get keloid or whatever." I don't know what to tell you.
You got little blueberries and raspberries hanging from you.
Yeah, I saw this girl. She had the biggest one. Like, I've never seen one this big. And I was just like,
couldn't stop staring at it.
I was looking right at it. When people, look, this is one I don't do. If you got a defect or something, I look right at it.
Oh, you got to.
Purple nose, all that. And I hate to say it, all this. I look right at it. I'm in the medical field, so I look right at it.
You be like, so.
And if they look at me and get angry, I just be like, "How long has that been going on?" Like,
that's terrible.
Why?
How long has that been going on?
I ask.
There was a lady the other day. She had like a birthmark right here. She was white, so it looked like a rat. It was like red. And I was like, "Oh, you got that?" And my homeboy was like, "Boy, you seen the lady with the raspberry on her face?"
But you know what? Black people, I'll give them a pause. I'll give them a pass. But white people, I ask, just like they would ask us.
Yeah, you're right.
White people, they look right at you and be like, "How long have you been that dark?" And you be like, "What?"
I wish a white person would.
How? So what? Like what? How long? They ask you that.
They do ask you like, "So did you patch in your beard come like that?" No.
The gray in the middle of my head. Oh, so do you? How does that happen? I was like, teenage daughter. That's how it happens.
Definitely do it.
I don't get their questions, so it's like I do the same thing.
White, you know what's crazy about doing comedy? Like the different audiences. What's your favorite audience? I don't want to say maybe favorite, like audience that you be like, I should be fine. Like this will be easy. Like
anytime
age bracket.
There's between the ages of 30 and 55 in couples.
Yep. They laughing hard.
Long as they there, and it's like, and it could be. Do me a favor, just have more women.
That is more women.
Rooms of dudes.
It just don't do it for me. I be like,
it's a roast fest. All you doing is roasting. You like, yo, look at this dude. Look at this guy. Look at this dude.
I need the coochie meats in the room.
Yeah, they don't want to hear a story. They don't want to hear a funny. They don't want to hear no call. They don't want to hear none of that. Women in relationships. If that's in the room, I don't even care.
Because you're going to even, at a certain point, it's going to happen to talk about it because you sitting next to the person.
Yeah, younger kids under the age of 30, it's like, yeah, I could talk to you. 25, I would say 25 and under. Because 25 and under, they have no idea what stand-up is. They think they do.
Because of the internet. Right. And then they be like, oh, you can say that. Like, yes, we can say this.
Yeah, because when I do the shows, some shows when there's younger, I can only speak for the ships, when they have younger kids in there and it's 18 and up, they come and sit right up front. And their thing is, he gonna roast me.
You gonna roast you. And
and they think that's what comedy is. But see, there's a row of 18-year-olds, but everybody behind them is couples.
Yep.
And so they don't even matter. The last thing I do at the end of the show is I roast them.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh!
That's what I've been waiting for.
Yeah, because I just go down the line and be like, your parents here? Yeah. What your mom and dad do? And the mom and dad will be way up here somewhere. And then I start roasting their parents. That embarrasses the kid. They're like, oh, yeah, your dad, he don't like you. Yeah,
your dad don't like you.
Right. Crazy. And the girl is like, yeah, what does your mom do? Oh, yeah, I bet your mom's hot. She was like, oh, my God. The kids are embarrassed. Like, oh, yeah, she's hot.
It's my mom.
Like, you don't look like her, and you probably won't. It's like, I'm roasting them. Right? Because the kids want me to roast.
Hurt.
Right,
oh
right.
God,
but
amazing.
when I see the parents are like, thank you so much.
They needed it.
We hate him.
I can see why they would hate you, but hate them. It's just, oh man, it's crazy when I haven't done a college in a while, but
you love colleges?
I don't want to say love it, but I don't know, man. It's just something that make me laugh to see them realize that.
You got a carefree style, though.
Yeah, I don't care.
When I see you, when we did the show, the Valentine's Day joint, I don't know what you're going to say.
Most people don't.
So I'm always like, yo, I had to come watch. I'll be like, what's D-Ferg going to say in here? And then sometimes it's like you're on a run, and I'll be like, and then I want to, one time I didn't know it was like you were not freestyling until I heard you do it again.
Yeah.
But that's the part of comedy in your style that's going to keep you relevant and keep you natural because there is no box. When you're boxed in with your style, you stay like that.
So what is a box? Like, when you say that, because my mind doesn't understand what boxed in means.
So Ali Siddiq has been cranking out specials, cranking them out because he doesn't have a boxed in style.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly
His style is not... You don't know if he's going to stand and start talking. You don't know if he's going to sit down. You don't know how he's going to deliver it. You don't know what it's going to be about. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're so bought into him that you just want to hear what his point of view on something.
Yeah.
Right?
You're right. Because when I do those, like, most of the time they just be like, you just here to warm up and then you go roll right into it. I'm here. I know in order for this entire thing that we're doing, I have to come with an energy that's inviting.
Right.
It's gonna be off the wall. I'm gonna hit you, hit there. I'm gonna throw jokes. I'm needing a sweater of laughs.
That's what it is.
You just don't know that I'm doing that. But everybody think I'm just up there bullshitting, which I am sometimes.
Yeah.
But it just leads into jokes.
It's supposed to be natural. It's supposed to feel like music. Because my thing is to reset the room so I could be interesting.
Yep.
So if I got young kids up front, I'm be like, why y'all even here? And if it's black girls, I'd be like, and did, and shouldn't have. And I know everything that the ad lib is. Like there's a white lady I know, hey, HR, what's up, cul-de-sac?
Yep.
All that brings it all together for me to just paint the picture.
Yeah.
After that, I identify with everybody. Then let's go to work and let's give them something to take with them. Because it's feel-good, facts, and funny. Remember I told you this before? As long as you give them some feel-good, some facts, and some funny. Most people are always delivering funny, then they wonder why. Nobody remembered it. You couldn't get the other gig. People are not paying attention to you. They didn't take a message. Because you gave them a lot of funny, but you didn't give them no feel-good or no facts.
You ain't give them nothing that was like, I remember you because you said this, and this is a story about your grandma.
And that's how it sells merch.
Yeah.
So you give them some tangibility, something they can hold on to. They're like, oh, that's crazy. I want to talk to him afterwards because he was this.
Yeah, I get that.
The teacher thing was the thing that when I did that, teachers they couldn't help but, oh my God, because they wanted to tell me their story.
This is how I feel on a daily
Right. So it was nothing for me to sell a ticket and to sell the merch. Right. So now it's like, okay, what's my next thing? So now I'm dealing with material about parents getting older. Dementia, kids getting older.
I can see that because it's shifting in your life.
It's shifting in my life, and I can directly relate to it.
Yeah,
right.
I've just started getting. I just shifted out of like hurt nigga phase.
Right.
I just realized. I was like, because I'm telling the jokes, and I'm like, damn, I was doing all of this.
You didn't see it. Sometimes you don't see yourself.
And I was like, Jesus Christ, I was a savage. I see why girls broke up with me.
Yeah, you don't see yourself because you've been living. Bro, but now you got stories, bro. Now you can be like, don't ever do this.
Because, man, I was at a coffee shop, not a coffee shop, damn near health food shop. Shout out to Natural Life. They over here, black owned.
I'm going to check it out, Natural Life.
They literally up the street in Marlin if you want to go. It's two black dudes on it. They got mushrooms too. Mushroom tea. Man, I took a picture of it. Hold on, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
Bro, the whole shelf of it, like a whole glass case of it with different types. And I was like, oh yeah, these are the people I need in my life. But I was just talking about the stuff that happened in my life, and as far as dating, and why you can't date young girls no more. And I was just talking about it. I wasn't really joking. I was just telling about my life. And my homeboy came up to me, who come to a lot of my shows. He was there. He like, bro, that was a strong ass set. He was like, bro. He's like, and I know you, but I was dying.
Do you remember?
Mm-hmm. I know what I was talking about, but it was just more of a like, we was all in the same vibe. It was like 7 to 8 people in here, like maybe 10. And we were just vibing out. But I was also talking the stuff I go dark every time. I don't want to. It's just how my life is.
Yeah.
So like going dark kind of can mess up the room because you could be like, man, some people not ready for dark.
That's the thing to reset.
Yeah.
So like, cause you may jump in and you're just dark, right? Cause that's where that's where your mindset was. You have to get to the point where you know what your reset is, especially if you want to show with other people.
Yes.
Right. Your host, you don't know what your host is doing. You don't know what the features doing.
All of that, nothing but mushrooms. And that's like not even all of them. They got like 5 different candy bars.
The fact that they say Quick Fix Plus.
Yep, they got different stuff for teas and all that stuff. Yeah. That wasn't even the other cabinet that they had.
Up my alley there. But no, it's it's the reset. And that just comes with you just them good times that you have. Mm-hmm. The more you have, the more good times you're having with, that's why cats say when they get off stage, like, I ask them, did you have fun?
Yep.
Like, did you enjoy yourself? Because most cats are in, I was killing. But killing is not necessarily you having fun.
I'm trying to have fun.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Where you got some stuff off that you wanted to hear or you wanted to say?
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
I was like, did you do anything you wanted to do?
Yeah, because if you didn't, then... Yeah, I could do a bunch of the same material and kill.
Yeah, hey, people, I saw something on Facebook, I think Trey Mack is his name. I think he's from either Houston. He said, do y'all get I never want to be one of the comedians that you see them 20 years from now, they're doing the same set.
Same set.
That, I don't know, how do you get stuck in that? Because I've been seeing people like, bro, you saying the same jokes I saw when I first started. And I think I got a theory, but I'm gonna wait till you
didn't put it anywhere.
What'd you say?
So that you didn't put it anywhere. That's the thing that you can't really do now. That's why crowd work works like it does. Before, you used to be you do your set and you were only doing it in different places. Like some people say, like a lot of comedians, a lot of black comedians, like I can't even say no names really, but a lot of dudes that would tour, they have their stock jokes that people love to hear.
Okay.
And that's what you get like stuck in. Yeah. It's almost like
I can't do that.
You can't do that because you haven't been in a place yet where there's a $80 ticket based on what they love to hear.
Because they saw you on something. Okay, I understand that completely.
So because if you're going in and your bag of money, that's what Vegas is. Vegas is all your best hits. So comedians who do a residency at Vegas, kind of like you doing the same thing over and over and over again.
I would go crazy because I'd be going crazy after doing jokes that I've been doing for 5-6 years.
But that's why Cat Williams is what he is, because he's knocking out 100 cities real quick,
which is
and
wild.
Doing a special.
Yeah, because that 100 cities, if you don't come up with any good gold in 100 cities,
right.
You might as well
If it ain't tightened up and sharped in, then when is it going to get sharp? That's the same thing with anybody else that they do a tour. Actuality, if you do that many amount of tours, you should at least be putting 30 minutes somewhere.
Easily.
Right. That's my new thing. That's my new thing. Like, I'm like, yo, I got 30 minutes that I'm going to put somewhere. I'm taping a special at the end of the summer, and I got a good distribution company, and they trying to push it through Hulu. So I'm like, perfect. And then she's like, yeah, we need to do another one. And she says, have you ever really did anything with the teachers? And I'm like, no. I said, I do want to do a teacher relief live. You definitely got to do that. Do one, a 30-minute, and let's dump it. She said, really? So I said, yeah. She said, we can push that too. I said, I just want to put stuff somewhere so people know that's what I do. Yeah. Majority of the time, you're going to be standing somewhere, and I don't want something else to take me in the room, and then they don't know I'm a stand-up.
Yeah, and they be like trying to figure, like, I know you from somewhere.
If somebody say, yeah, I love your podcast, and then you be like, but I do stand up, and you like,
they don't be knowing until like, because I be having to strategically post stand up, like I'm gonna post stand up once a week, so like, I really will get on this stage and go crazy, but they don't be knowing it until they see it, and they're like, oh my god, I'm definitely gonna come.
Right, and those are the things, because people don't understand the revenue cycles you need. You need streams of revenue.
One comedy
show is the one hot podcast turns into you going where? To a comedy club.
Exactly. That's what I be telling people. Like, bro, if you like what you listening to, people, make sure you like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
When you come see me live, it's way different than this.
Right.
Like, this is just us talking, enjoying each other, having an actual conversation, and the jokes just come out just because.
Dude. Naturally, people I'm a conversation. My comedy is conversational comedy.
Yeah.
So when I'm talking to them, I'm like, and I relax. My wife was bugging out the other day. She's like, "Why are you leaning on the wall and all that other stuff?" I said, "Because I got to stand here and talk to these people
for 40 minutes. Sometimes your feet hurt.
I don't want to stand like
you look stupid.
I've been leaning on the wall, had my leg up. One time I sat on the edge of the stage and I was just killing these people. And my wife was like, "I've never seen you do that." I was like, I realized that this is work. This is where I love to work. I love to come to work. When I punch in, I'm happy. So, but why do I gotta put myself? And I don't want to sit on the stool. Stool is weird to me.
Yeah, it's not too. It's too tall to be comfortable. And it's not enough back support.
I'm not into holding my back.
I'm not into holding my back.
Holding my back up for 45 minutes. I'm not doing it.
You ever had somebody like die a little bit on us while you made them laugh so hard they choked or something, and you had to stop the show, or somebody peed?
I've seen people. Yeah, I've seen some people like pee. I have seen people pee.
That's great.
I've seen. I opened up for Sherry Shepherd one time, and 3 people at the punchline. I remember this, and 3 people had to be. EMTs came back to back to get them.
That's crazy.
But it was based on usually, you know what? It's usually not people laughing that hard it's the demo.
Yeah,
it's like
it's the demographic.
It's like if I'm on a ship and they're old and they haven't laughed like that
in a while,
so they're like, oh shit, this is it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, and then they come to me later. Just take the nasal cane like, look, oh my God, I've never laughed so hard. Put it back in, Dad. Shut up. I'm talking to the black guy. So let me tell you something. You know what I mean? It's like, I usually don't laugh as much as you black people. I don't laugh at you. I don't. But you're funny.
That's what also kills me too. Like, when they don't expect you, because I know I look a certain way, but I already know, like, bro, I'm probably well-learned.
Oh, I know the bandana. They're just like, is he a gangster?
Yeah, I'm well-traveled, and like, they don't understand I'm an art student.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I know what your kids are doing.
You don't know you're from upstate New York.
Yeah, y'all don't know. Like, y'all think most people think I'm a rapper.
Really?
I get rapper before I get comedian every day.
Really?
Every day. They think I'm a rapper, or you do music? I'm like, no, I don't.
I'm surprised.
They're like, you got the look.
What's the look for music?
So I look like like backwoods hoes.
You should pull your gun out and just be like, well, since we looking, you look like you won't get robbed, bitch.
Get cash at me everything you got.
No, I just, it's they be excited about us, but
they do be excited, and it's such a weird place to be because. You're just like, this is my job, but to them, you like, man, you like this person in their mind is like,
I love
doing
it.
Unbelievable
It's hilarious
feats.
because it's like after the show, they be like, man, don't quit, you're gonna be great. And I'd be like, yeah. They were like, yeah, this is just the beginning for you. So, how do you? And I just like, and I look at them like they have no idea how hard it is to get booked on the ship.
Man, to get where you are currently.
They have no idea. And they be like, yeah. Even here, like anywhere, it's like,
yeah, man. They don't.
I did the show with you do the show with these bigger names, and I don't like doing them as much, but I'll do them because of the energies in the room, and they be looking at you like we did the Burt Kreischer. It's just like they just look at you, and you be like, yeah, I guess. What are you supposed to say? Jeff Foxworthy gave me the finger one time. I did a fundraiser, and they said, do 9 minutes, Hank, real quick. And I was like, all right. It was
you went up there and flamed.
And I flamed. They stood him up. He went upstairs. He was like, fuck you, Hank. I was like, I thought you didn't cuss, Jeff. Yeah. But it is.
They understand.
Long as we ain't got if I don't got your money, like if you getting a lot more money than I'm getting, I'm cooking.
Oh, absolutely. Because you gotta know.
And I'm gonna cook even more, cause I know that when they write your check, it bothers them a little bit. When you're right mind, they're like, "Oh, we love you."
What's crazy about that is like thank God that I have been under the tutelage of the greats in Atlanta and Ronnie and whatnot. So I don't really have to go through some of those things, and it's a blessing. Now I look back at it, or I just look at it. But it just I've been in them places where I'm like, oh, this is why I don't get booked on things. I get it. Cause you could go do a weekend at the Laughing Skull and you murdering. Everybody else having a rough set. Like the whole weekend. You like, what are you talking about? These people are on drugs and rich.
Right.
Like, if you can't make them laugh, what are we doing right now?
I put so much stock into knowing my lane and not getting caught up with the hoopla that comes with, oh, you killed.
I don't care about none of that.
You know what I mean? Because it's I don't know what people, how can I say this? It's like you gotta keep it's almost like the dopamine that you get, I don't think they know the level of the dopamine that they're getting is nothing compared to the dopamine that you get when you really know what you're doing and you're having a good time. Mm-hmm. Right?
That's way different.
A set of the pat on the back from people going, you killed. And you really know you didn't.
You be like, I did 20%, and it was like they laughed, but it wasn't what I wanted.
Right, but you did what you wanted to do. Mm-hmm. The crowd responded. You sold some merch. That dopamine, that had you up.
Yep.
3 o'clock in the morning, like, oh.
You take you a minute to go to bed, like, what? Man, they love me.
Shoot, man.
They love it.
Exactly. Man, I probably need to do some cocaine. I ain't
do some cocaine.
We're like, that I guess that'll burn me. I don't know. You know what I mean? You be so gone for so long. It's like, and when I tell you, comedy rooms that are really, really good have a smell to them because that.
What type of smell? What do you mean?
So you know that hormone that comes off people when they laugh.
I did not know that.
It has a smell to it.
I did. So okay,
and it's crazy. So anytime you go to an older club, right, or after if you're on a show with somebody and it's packed out, mm-hmm. and the show's crazy, let it empty out and then go in and sit and smell the room.
I know exactly what you're saying.
It has this smell to it, like, and it ain't like a stinky smell. It's like, damn, they was.
There's the energy that.
Yeah,
that
you be like,
there.
they was really laughing their ass off in here.
Don't be weird.
And you can feel it. But that's what makes cats tired and sweat on stage.
Yeah, it's an energy people don't understand. Like,
you say this thing, and then 800, 400, 5, whatever, 1,000, 2,000,
come right back at you
and laugh. You just like,
and you gotta your body has to go through that shock of that happening, and a lot of people don't understand that part because we be tired after them shows,
exhausted.
Man.
That's where that comedy cardio comes in. Cats be like, yo, Hank, why you be lifting so heavy? You be doing. I was like, dude, because you gotta kind of hold the weight of it all and still have endurance and all that other stuff. Then you may have to travel. Then you may have to do 5 of these shows, 6 of these shows.
Man, a 6-show weekend, you working.
Dude, 8 and 10. Oh, if you do I'm doing Myrtle Beach next week. So I got 30th to the 2nd. So and it used to be Tuesday, so I would come in, then I would pull the dry cleaning out on their ass on Friday and Saturday. Mm-hmm. But I'd be wearing t-shirt, jeans, shorts on the other days. Working.
The first 2 days.
Yeah,
be
from
like
working out the bits, right?
Yep.
And then that Friday, Saturday, because I know it's doubling up. Mm-hmm. Then I gotta be like, I'll hydrate, go to the gym, and then I'm like, I'm gonna hit them with these new jokes, these new openers, and new bits. But I got this shirt, and then I'm grabbing video. Mm-hmm. That's when the video's polished. So then I'm catching this joke. I know where to stand. Because a lot of stuff now, we were talking about the other day when I do a special, the next ones I do, I'm going to write storyboards. Yeah. So that I'm standing and I'm presenting in places where the joke should be. Yeah. So I can tell the editor, yo, this, and this. Make sure it's not the lower fifth, or make sure it's here. It's a chest shot. You should be facing.
You need to see my facial expression.
And it's on a script where the editing around that. I'm giving you the script. Not, that's good. That's a good shot. Yeah. Make that the second shot after the joke.
Real talk. That comedy cardio is real.
It's a real thing.
Cause like that traveling, people don't know that's wear and tear in your body.
And then you know what? You deliver. It's fun like this. You delivering good news. You delivering good energy.
Yep.
The devil don't want you to be on time. He don't want you to be rested.
Man.
He don't want you to have none of that. He gonna give you a flat tire on a new car.
Your girlfriend gonna start trying to have an argument with you. Oh my god!
You getting cussed out.
That happens every time I got a show.
Dude,
it's always something happening on the show.
My wife calls strategically to be like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm pissed. I am pissed. I be like, I gotta get ready for my show. Try to have a good show, honey.
Yep. Yeah.
I'll talk to you about it later. I'm like, no, nigga, tell me now. You don't look. I'm burn my shirt. Yeah. Tell me what you want.
That's how I feel like people don't understand that we are humans.
Yeah.
And when we are going to our job, we don't want to mess up our pre-job ritual.
Yeah. And you know what? I got away from the ritual.
I don't even have one. I just be excited. I be just like, I go off somewhere.
I can't talk to too many people.
Yeah, I gotta go away.
I'm not an empath, but I'm empathic. Like I don't want their cadence. Like I have a cadence and a rhythm.
Yeah.
So there's music that I play, and not the same music, but it's either like gospel or new jacks. It's upbeat music that I gotta hear because I need to get a cadence in my head. I don't want to come out flat, like dry or whatever. That cadence is my head, is the rhythm that I keep and how I present it in the beginning, and then I'll ease into it. But the comedy cardio part, it's just like a cigar. Like people don't tell you, like certain cigars is a 45-minute smoke. Some cigars are 30 minutes. Some cigars are hour 50. If they're longer, shorter, dark, robust. And then
the way they ash.
Yeah, it's pretty much the amount of time. Like cats be smoking all fast. They be like, dude, you rushing. Dude, if you finish that cigar before 45 minutes, you're gonna have a headache.
Yeah.
And cats be like, really? Much. Yeah, put it down. Put it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a pre-show ritual, but I do have like rules for myself to not get to a place where I can't function properly.
Yeah. On a good weekend, my thing is on a good weekend, I gotta have a fresh new pack of underwear.
Okay.
Like I already know, this is how it goes based on the contract. If it's guaranteed money, I'm gonna get that check regardless of who come.
Yep.
If it's based on ticket sales, I don't give a shit. Like let's get these tickets sold. But if it's guaranteed money, I get a fresh pack of underwear, polo, black, and it's just, and the clothes don't matter.
Yeah.
It's just I want to feel clean to my skin, new to my, and that's it. And new socks, right?
Socks definitely would.
And if when I come, and this is crazy, when I come home from the cruise, that stuff is in a bag, and I wash that stuff with this Zoomy body. This is Zoomy. It's like they sell it in Publix, a different store, but it's Zoomy laundry, and it smells like frankincense, myrrh, and all that, and it makes everything. But that's the only ritual that I have.
Okay.
Like everything else is like, as long as my underwear, and that's based on my mom. Make sure you got clean drawers on.
Yeah.
But I always be.
Make sure you got clean drawers.
But it's just like, cause no matter, you got to be prepared for a new level, new devil.
It's true.
That shit happens all the time, bro.
I'm hitting the point where it's like, I'm not a materialistic person. As you can see, I just be wearing whatever.
Right.
But like now I'm like, I'm on these bigger stages now. I gotta get more shoes. I gotta get more clothes. Yeah. And I'm like, now, hey, if you listen to this and you got clothes and a label, go ahead and send me something.
Send a stylist with the rack.
Yeah, I shout you out, your brand.
He ain't big either though. So he ain't a big dude, so you ain't gotta worry about.
Very large or extra large. That's all we got.
Yeah, off the rack. He can get all your sizes.
Except for shoes. I'm a 12.
Nah, you can bring those too. Everybody got 12.
Yeah.
But no, it's
because you said new level, new devils.
The new level is even that it's gonna come for you. Like the opportunities come for you.
Yeah.
And who said this? God will bring you there, but make sure you leave with him because the devil wants you to go with him too.
Yeah.
And I heard somebody say this. And you gotta say it. God don't want you to walk in. The devil don't want you to walk in and make 4 or 5 people's souls that he was about to take that night, right? Mm-hmm. He don't want you to take them. He don't want them to go with you and have a good time and change their thought. Mm-hmm. And you walk in and you give them the happiest thought ever. Just like Monsters, Inc. They thought the scaring the kids was the most amount of energy, but kids laughing was even bigger.
It's way better. It's love.
Right. So, and then the devil is, and I know that God, and I'm not trying to get deep, but I know God has a stamp on what he wants me to do because of things that happen for me. And I have to realize that I'm not bitter. That's why I share with other comedians on business stuff, because I can easily be bitter or angry, right? A lot of stuff has happened for my comedy career at times where I thought I was supposed to pop or this was going to be it, even in front of my home. And I was telling my cousin the other day, it was the end of my Pay Teachers More Money Teacher Relief live tour. And I was excited. I went home. So I just did Bridgeport, Stress Factory. I was doing all these rooms. Magoobies. I was excited. Did the Hookie Loud home. It's my home club. And everybody came. Boom. Best show ever. Wow. My cousin's there. Sold some shirts. That night, I have a younger brother, stepbrother, whatever. He was murdered that night.
Oh, you know what?
And it was he sold weight, or he was in the streets, whatever. But he got out, and I was always trying to get him to say, "Hey, do this." We weren't really close because of how our lives were, but I was looking forward to celebrating me. Right, you know how you do something at home. I had my own day in Springfield, in my hometown.
That's amazing.
So I'm like, I'm gonna be at the barbershop tomorrow. Yo, you killed it. What was the conversation? 2:30 at night, he was murdered. Everybody talking about him, the murder. Your brother got killed. Nobody
how
said.
How do you feel now?
I was like, this is my time to get the love for my city, and I was like, this is how it works.
Same thing happened to me like that. Like every time something happens at a new level, something happened. This past spring, I had to do the Dreamville Fest. My grandmother died the day of the show on me driving there. And I was like, oh, it's supposed to happen like this. Every time you go to different levels, something.
It's always like
it evens you. It's not like a.
It's you have you have an angel blessing your life.
Yes.
So the devil's working just as hard.
I've been trying to kill this shit the whole time.
My anniversary is the same day as my dad's birthday. That's passed away.
And that every anniversary, you kind of be like, yep, happy anniversary, but
inside I'm like, right.
It's like that.
It's like that. Dude, even the stuff, Tupac movie. I was all okay. So Barbershop 3 I didn't know I was going to be Cedric Entertainer's photo double. Cedric's mom passed away. So they automatically was like, hey, Hank, because I had did some act outs to the little art directing stuff. Because, before they put the set together, they bring the cameras in. So I'm acting out stuff. We clown and joking. There's only like 4 or 5 people doing stand-in and some other stuff. And then I was trying to get my spot to get a haircut, and I'm in the scenes, right? So that was dope. I didn't have a lot of time to give him anyways. Cedric's mom passed. They were like, hey, Hank, I was acting out Cedric. They were like, hey, we should put you in some Cedric stuff, see how it works, right? And I'm like, why? Well, because we could have you do shots and act out scenes, whatever, and then we have Cedric come in and do the voiceover, whatever he need to do after. Ended up being there for 3 months doing it, right? So I was excited. I was like, boo, this is crazy. I was getting the money, but then when the credits roll, my name ain't on there. But see, it's undeniable that every video you see, if you watch the movie, you can see it's me, right? Because if you know me, you know my mannerism, you know I'm taller than Cedric or whatever, right? So I was cool with that part. I learned what I got from that was the stuff that I know now, like facts feel good and funny, tangibility, having a brand, being a family sound round service of comedy, not just what you think is you're funny, but what everybody needs to have an impact on the room. And I learned production stuff and, branding and all that. So it was dope. Then I got on the Tupac movie. That's when I was like, oh, I'm gone. You can't tell me shit. Oh,
I've had
I got on the set. My first scene was I was supposed to be Jabari Jones. You know that scene when he had the floppy hat and he had in the Black Expo when he was like, we niggas and thugs and they don't give a shit about us.
Okay, yeah.
I was the actual pastor that introduced him. And then I was sitting next to him when he started cussing. And he's like, sorry, pastor. That was me.
Sorry.
And I was like, oh, yeah, then the quintessential scene that everybody would have been like, oh, shit. He had when he first saw hip hop in Harlem, it was my party. I was dressed up like a black Santa with gazelles, and I was dancing. Boom, doo, 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 doo. And I could dance. I'm killing the moves. And then, the sets are electric because I'm lighting them up. My thing that I learned is if I'm going to be in a scene, I'm going to kill this scene.
You're supposed to.
Whether I have lines or not. Everything popping. I'm like, oh, because I was in these different scenes. I was like, this is going to be crazy. Oh. Tupac movie come out. I'm walking and I'm excited. We go to see it at Atlantic Station. I'm taking the pictures. My phone, I couldn't take the pictures. I tried to get a selfie, couldn't take the pictures, right? So that was the first sign, like, why won't my phone work? I kept looking at my phone. I'm like, turn it off. I go in, I'm sitting, I'm watching the movie, and I'm like, all right, this is my part. It's coming up. Wait a minute, when we go to Howard? We went to Howard? Why we go to Howard? I'm looking around, and my wife was like, so where's your scene? I was like, it was two of them. Like, I guess they cut the one when he was a kid, and that was all contingent on, I guess, his mom passing, because she had all the moral scenes of how he grew up and who he was as a kid still in the movie. They was going from, he was this guy to ghetto killing gangster. That's what they wanted to do.
Ghetto killing
gangster. That's what they wanted but they didn't do none of his stuff about activism and none of that.
Because he was a big advocate for acting. Like they killed
the whole how he found hip hop. They got rid of all his life in Harlem, all that other stuff. Do you ever see those parts? You'd be like, oh, that's great. That painted the picture of the movie amazingly. So what was crazy about that part was I figured it out then that it wasn't gonna be the thing that I thought it was gonna be that was gonna push me through something. I felt like it was always gonna be something that I didn't see coming. You know, it's never going to be the thing that you think it's going to be.
It's the thing that you don't see.
Yeah, and after that, I realized the new level, new devil. It's like soon as you go into somewhere, your expectations of doing it and making it big or all that other stuff is just part of the work.
Yep, it definitely is.
Yeah,
because they always say God works in mysterious ways.
The most mysterious.
And you'll just be sitting there like, I wasn't expecting none of this.
No.
What I thought I was going to get, I didn't get. And then I got this out the blue, and this happened to be the blessing.
Right. All you can do is be prepared.
That's all I do. Just stay prepared and prayed up every day, all day.
And then understand that you're a hater maker.
You gotta make haters.
You're gonna make them, dog. Just anytime you move from another place to another place, right? Most people, if you live in your city and you that guy, you grew up here. Mm-hmm. We didn't grow up here, so we had to kind of come in and figure out how we want to fit in, right? And in the time I've been here, I've done 4 years of daytime TV, 10 years of NBA entertainment, NASCAR, a special, all the comedy clubs, opened up for numerous amounts of people, raised kids, married, right? This ain't even half. Worked PA, orthopedics. I've done so much stuff, voiceovers, all that here. And I ain't from here. Mm-hmm. I moved here when I was 24 and built all this stuff over years, right? In a place where it's super competitive.
Yeah, if I always tell people, like, Atlanta, I want to say is more competitive than any market. I don't want to say any market, but it's super competitive just because it's everybody good.
It's not set up for us to blow up here.
No, well, now it's kind of getting, the structure kind of coming. But it's not like if you go to LA.
Comedy is not the thing that makes Atlanta hot. Oh, it wasn't the thing that makes Atlanta hot. It's always been music.
It's music. Yeah. But the crazy thing is that's what we have over other cities because we do have, we right here with the musicians.
Right.
So it's kind of like you kind of merge the two. That's why people look at us like they don't really know what
That's happening. What makes our cadence so hot.
Yeah, because we understand.
That's why when we go places and we doing comedy, they like, oh, they can't stand no dudes from Atlanta. They're like, hey, where you live at? And I ain't from Atlanta, but hey, fuck with your boy. You know, you talk with me too long. And goddamn, you know what I'm saying? They be like, where you from? Like, hey, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Shit, bro. And cats look at me like, how do you
hey, we live here, bro? It's part of your life, man. You don't even want to do it sometimes. It just come out like, man, shit,
man. My cousins be looking at me. We talk. They from Augusta.
They be thinking you country.
Yeah, they be like, hey, guy. bruh. And if I go home and I'm talking, they expect me to be like, nah, I mean, what's good? No, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, bruh, goddamn, bruh, shit, like, golly. Like, oh gosh, you know what I mean?
But it's weird. Like, you right. We are known for music, but I personally feel like it's not a transition, but from what I've been seeing and what I've been a part of, it is like a slow transition of like comedy is also there because we got 85 South.
Well, see, the thing is,
most people don't know that if you go on Wildin' Out, 95% of them writers on Wildin' Out from Atlanta.
From Atlanta.
If you look at any movie that's shot in Atlanta that has like comedy in it, and they don't have a comedy writer from Atlanta, the movie not gonna be good.
Right.
And I can say this wholeheartedly that like I saw it in the Bad Boys movie.
Oh, really?
Because they had Clayton and they had
Ronnie.
LeVar, I think was right.
Okay.
Not this last one, the one before the last one.
Okay. Because I know Ronnie write on some stuff. I know.
And you could tell when they started writing.
I know Rob Hayes, but see, think of how many cats. Rob Hayes writes ESPYs.
Yeah.
And cats is Ronnie writing stuff. Tyler Chronicles writing.
Tyler writed a lot of people.
You know what I mean? So it's like cats coming in to punch. And that's the part of it that they don't, that needs to be on some kind of credit banner.
Yeah.
Where they're seeing it, right?
Yeah.
So that cats can be like, yo, but what we don't get to do is, we don't get that shine, but don't let us come to your city.
Oh, they know. It's so crazy to see when we go to LA and they know somebody from Atlanta.
Yeah, bro. Like
in LA, oh.
Bro, I ain't been to LA in a minute, but when I
be wanting to go there and pee on the audience just to meet with jokes of people.
Dude, I can't. I love it because it's just a different vibe. And somebody was telling me, I know so many comedians, young and old, that I work with, that I've just been around and worked with, that's cool with me, and that know me. Not like, oh, I know him. No, be like, Hank, what you doing here? And like even when I go to New York, it's the same thing. So it kind of keeps smacking you around. Like, yeah, I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to do this. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I get to get a call from George Wallace or somebody, be like, hey,
how is George? He makes me laugh, bro. And how old is George? I feel like he's
70 something, but he's iconic, bro.
He is.
Like just the stories and the stuff that he knows as experience. Like I try not to ask him a lot of questions about comedy, but more questions about life. Because we don't have reference points that we can see. Mm-hmm. Right? That's been at his level for that amount of time. That's done.
He's done literally everything.
Right.
That you can
and still doing stuff. Got a show on Amazon Prime. Just still doing stuff.
And it's like he kind of like the cheat code in my mind. Like when I get my life together, I would love to do something like, because you just pop up like, there go George Wallace.
I'm waiting for an old dude sitcom part. Because there's no Witherspoon is gone.
Man,
all the old, it's getting sick now.
Sinbad.
No, that's Sinbad and Morgan Freeman.
Damn, Morgan Freeman finna be out of here.
Man, they said he's doing bad. So it's like you got all these dudes around. Give me the role. Hey, we need a father role.
Yeah.
Hey, tell that nigga I sit down and give me that. I'll sit on the toilet.
That nigga on that nag.
Right. All that. You know what I mean? But we don't create those roles enough or do enough of that stuff.
We don't get the opportunity because they only give us a few, let us sliver in.
Well, they don't want to know that black men are still living longer than they say we are.
Oh, we definitely are.
They assume that,
especially in large black cities.
How old are you? We supposed to be on shot each other.
Oh yeah, I should.
In this interview, we supposed to have pulled out guns and shot each other a long time ago.
To you the kidneys.
I'm like, damn it, I should have shot you. I
should have been
earlier.
Mean. I should have had like 8 baby mamas.
I should have shot you earlier in this interview. Why are we still living?
I don't know. It's a befuddle for me.
Yeah. Cats talking to me to be like, yo, so how come? Nah, dude, you ain't got to do all this stuff you hear.
It's kind of crazy. I think. Just seeing all of the talent we have in Atlanta, like I know we don't have the structure, but I'm seeing these agencies pop up here. That's like, oh, it's the talent here, but it's just like it take a minute.
They about to hear it now, cause Punchline. Okay, so Helium is it's a different spin on comedy because they have a channel.
Okay.
They have an XM channel. So they're building their brand. They build their brand from within, kind of.
Okay.
So like there are comedians like Shane Gillis he won that Atlanta's Funniest Comedy Competition in Philly. Mm-hmm. And did that, rotated him through some rooms, and then he ended up. You know what I mean? So
I think he's exactly what comedy needs. It's just they always give a white person like they gonna be the forefront of the new wave.
It's always
want to say comedy.
It's always gonna
because I don't think what he's saying is like new.
He's not saying nothing special.
Yeah, it's
right?
just like, oh, you just being crass. I get it.
He's got bad manners.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh, everybody's like, oh my God, I can't believe this.
He's gonna say that because I watched the ESPY Awards, but then I was like, Rob Hayes back there writing stuff, so he got writers. He got like these dope writers.
He definitely got writers.
Yeah, and his delivery is kind of like deadpan, where, oh yeah. He would say that. Well, nah, he didn't say a lot of that. You know, it was written by people. Yeah. But I watch I watch everybody's special. Like I watch everybody's work, and I give everybody a clean slate to hear and understand, because it's like young and old. It's the dopest art form. So when people are doing it, I want to see the high clips, the low clips. Like Nate Jackson's joint was dope.
The one that he just dropped?
Yeah, because the way he shot it was impeccable.
I'm sure he had a
but his jokes to crowd work ratio.
Oh, I know he was going off.
Yeah, like if you look at, put it like this, if you look at, and I ain't taking nothing from Matt Rife, but if you look at him and Matt Rife, you can see how it's a big difference in
big difference.
Who does what well. Right?
You can, once you see the real, that's what I realized in Netflix. They don't put enough of the real on there. And I get it because they push mid. And I understand it.
Yeah. But they have to make room for mid.
Yeah. Mid is just like, all right, we need like one or two that are really extraordinary. Then we got the ones that are like the darlings, like the ones that people love. Where do you think they're
picking it from?
TikTok.
Right.
Not even TikTok, just social media or just
YouTube, whatever.
Like, who they think is popping or has a following, but it don't equate to good. In my mind.
I mean, it's
because I've seen it. I get it's subjective.
It's been like this,
but it just be like, yeah, it's the same shit over and over again. It's just new technology.
I always feel like I don't know what's gonna happen. I guess the aliens got to start doing comedy for them to go, man, I wish they had some black comedians. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And I'd be like, bro, y'all really be excited to see some of these specials. I'm like, bro, this is not gonna be good. It's not gonna be no unique point of view. Ain't gonna be no. It's gonna be the same shit. Not saying that black people have like different stuff, but I'm 100% sure our shit is more unique.
A lot of people negate our struggle so much. They just be like, oh, it can't be that bad for them because they're so. I think it's because we're so innovative and talented through the struggle.
We be happy with the struggle.
Right.
Like we don't be happy with the struggle, but we be like, man, I ain't gonna kill myself over all of this.
Right. The noise that I got ain't your noise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, they can't fathom that all of these things have happened and you still not in jail, ain't dead, ain't messed up.
And the stuff that we see over and over again. Like, I saw the kid the other day get punched in the face through the window by the cops.
I seen it. I saw that. He said his window couldn't roll down. So he was like, bro, I can't roll my window down because my window don't work.
They punched him. They busted the window out. It was for a tent. So I know they found out, like, and then it came out that he had weed on him. And he had a suspended license, some other stuff. But the way they punched him, they punched the window and hit him in the face, then got him out. His hands was like this. And they were putting his hands behind his back, and then the dude uppercutted him in the face. And I'm just like, for a tent?
It's not even that serious, y'all. Stop leaking everything.
So
it'd be like, make sure y'all like and subscribe too, man.
Please do.
We're going to get on ready to get on. Let them know where they can find you at, Hank.
Everything is Hank Denson Comedy, Twitter, Instagram, social media. Look for more of my stuff coming out on YouTube. Look for Sneakers Unplugged. This is my podcast coming out. And I have another podcast that we're working on now with my wife called She's Hot, I'm Not. It's more of a relationship, premenopause, older people kind of.
My mama just got in the menopause.
Yeah, it's serious business, dude.
Yeah, she be complaining about it all the time. It's serious.
I got some little tricks of the trade of like, it's all comes down to what your body doesn't have that you need to put in it so it can do what it does.
Oh, shoot,
and most women they live their life on that, and it happens quick. So once you get on that other side of it, it's like, oh, it's coming for you. Yeah, it's coming for you. And then you're like, now you got to backpedal and be like, well, why is it doing this? It happened yet, like it happens instantly.
Yeah, that's how my mom was.
Yeah. So they're like, and women that are used to planning are not used to sweating through their clothes.
Man.
And like the next day. So, but nah, everything's Hank Denson comedy. Look for me in your city. If you're on a cruise ship, I'll probably walk out on stage. They usually don't advertise us heavy, but that's how it works.
They definitely don't.
I appreciate you having me,
and I appreciate you for pulling up again.
My dude, no worries.
Because they stole my goddamn
People be
shit.
stealing.
In Atlanta. That's how you know you in Atlanta. You be like, bro, I got my stuff broke into. And you don't even be mad no more. You just like...
Bro, the last time they got my passport. So that messed me up a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that'll definitely do
outside of that, it was my fault. Leaving my bag in the
I said the same thing. That's
I should have left this stuff in here.
It was me.
Yeah. I knew the rules.
Yep. The rules of Atlanta: do not leave shit in your car. Bring it with you.
Hey, don't bring your car downtown with shit in it. Okay?
Never. Or bring it with you when you go inside.
Yeah, shoot, that's it. I gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah.